What's up, Cluck? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yay. Oh, dramatist. Hmm. I'm gonna go take a piss and shit. 1 second. I'll be back. Ugh. Anyone come up here? Got boy. Is that Squeege?
By illegal immigrants who are willing to work for way lower wages, and so they're able to bid much lower on jobs, and so they're driving, construction costs down, which for some sectors of the economy is good. So if you're a person who wants to build something, and you can hire a bunch of cheap Mexican labor to build the thing you want to build, that's great for you, obviously, because you saved a lot of money. But if you are someone who's in the construction industry and you're trying to, feed your family and stuff, and all of a sudden all these, all this cheap labor floods the market, not so good for you, right? So there's people out there who have a genuine fucking grievance with illegal immigrants. I mean, there just are.
Makes sense.
There's people who, don't get me wrong, like I said, there's certain people who are advantaged by it, and usually it's people who are a little bit higher up.
With everything, dog. Everybody has advantages and disadvantages.
Now, I think that the fears of Mexican immigrants are trumped up, so to speak. But to say that there's nothing there, to say that there's no real issue whatsoever, I mean, come on.
Yeah, kind of fucking stupid.
Let's be real. Let's be honest. That's not to say that the immigrants who come here looking for work are bad people, or that, I'm not even saying necessarily they need to be stopped. But
yeah. Good luck with that, honestly.
There's American workers whose lives are impacted by the flooding of cheap labor into markets where they used to be able to make a decent living and now they no longer can, or it's at least a lot harder to do so.
That was pretty quick.
And why are you? I just don't understand. So the main part of your thesis, I don't understand, is how you're laying the blame for all this shit you're talking about at the feet of the internet.
Yeah. That's a
kind
problem,
of acting
Chief.
Like there was this non-racist, non-bigoted, utopian society that we'd achieved in the 90s or whatever. But then, people started getting their AOL discs in the mail, logging online. Next thing we knew, racism's back, baby. I don't really feel like that's how it works.
Do you remember those days, Cluck? AOL?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days, man. I'll tell you what.
Woo! It's a weird woo moment. Woo! Hate, conspiracies, and lies spread on the internet. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah! Woo!
Now, last month, however,
Ooh.
Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook delivered a major speech that, not surprisingly, warned against new laws and regulations on companies like Google.
That's a
Well, some
pretty
of
good
these
chest.
arguments are simply, pardon my French, bullshit. Let's count the ways. First, Zuckerberg tried to portray this whole issue as choices around free expression. That is ludicrous.
Oh, Squeege.
Limiting anyone's free speech.
Oh, Alan.
I've missed you.
The most reprehensible people on Earth, the biggest platform in history to reach
X.
the planet. Freedom of speech is not.
Because X gonna give it to you.
Sadly, there will always be racists, misogynists, anti-Semites, and child abusers. But I think we can all agree that we should not be giving bigots and pedophiles a free platform to amplify their views and target their victims.
Right? So, having access to social media doesn't guarantee you any kind of reach. Right?
Yeah, no joke.
Anybody can go create a Twitter account and go tweet whatever the fuck they want.
Irony
By
alert!
the way, this idea that these are just free-for-all zone, like Facebook, super censorship happy. Google, super censorship happy. Twitter, super censorship happy. The idea that these places are just free-for-all crazy
Squeege.
zones where just anything goes. Totally false. But even if it were true, like, you know, you're not these platforms don't guarantee you any sort of gigantic reach. You know, I mean, there's how many Twitter accounts are there with like 13 followers? You know, joined in fucking 2008, tweets every day. 100 fucking people following it, and pretty much none of them following it intently. There's tons of accounts like that. Click on any random Twitter account, and you're probably going to see that the person has, 60 followers, 70 followers, something like that. Probably mostly, like, a few friends and family, maybe some people they fucking know from the fucking internet forum, or fucking someone they play games with or something that follows them on Twitter. You know? Even if they're active on the fucking platform.
Later, bitches.
So this idea that, oh, well, we're just guaranteeing on this huge reach. And the thing with Facebook is, they want, people like Sacha Baron Cohen here want Facebook to fact check every fucking piece of information that's posted on Facebook. Like, how is that even logistically goddamn feasible? Like, do you know how much shit is posted on fucking
Sweet,
Facebook
do you
every
fees
day?
a lot?
Facebook is supposed to have the capacity to fact check
What?
Might be in this
everything. And right now,
I was asleep.
I mean, I tried to do an ad.
Why do you
for,
slee so much?
A video I did.
Cause
Slee is for the weak.
I think it was on the Joker.
no, it's
It was
comfy.
like, I think this Joker movie.
That is
video
true.
Could
I'm
actually be
getting
popular. gonna
the
do some
big health.
promotion on this on Facebook.
You're getting to be an old man.
Just a small. I just do a little
Yeah.
$40 ad campaign.
Yeah.
Get it in front of a few new eyeballs. You know what happened? I was told the video
I
was
didn't mean
too
to fall
political.
asleep.
It was too political. Can't advertise that on Facebook. Too political. It was about the fucking Joker movie. So this idea that it's just this free-for-all, and there's no regulation of it, and Facebook is just sitting on its hands and just letting it be the fucking wild, wild west, is bullshit. And by the way, if that was the case, it'd actually be better. I think it'd be much better if it really was that free-for-all. If it really was a place of no censorship. And every fucking crazy psycho with a fucking wild idea about what should be going on had their fucking say. You know? Because I'm a free speech absolutist. I say, put it all out there.
Are you a free speech absolutist,
Accept the fact
Cake?
that you live in a fucking post-truth world.
Yes.
And
Yay.
that really any idea of a concrete truth was always an illusion anyway. And just go swimming. Go swimming in the fucking plethora of crazy bullshit being peddled at you from various different factions. Just accept that you're never going to feel that good, comfy feeling of like, I know the real truth.
The real
gone.
truth.
That's gone, and it's going to be gone forever. Because it never deserved to exist in the first place. Accept it. Accept that you live in a crazy world where you're never going to know what's real, and you're never going to know what's fake, and you're never going to have a solid grasp on anything. I mean, like, you're Sacha Baron Cohen, for fuck's sake. You're the guy who puts on crazy costumes and says wild shit. And, you just, like, you're a chameleon, dude. You know the fucking pliable nature of truth. You should know it better than anybody. So you fucking asking for, oh, please, return me to the days of just one solid truth. Well, guess what? In those days, that one solid truth, that shining beacon of truth on the hill was a lie. It was a lie. It was just one lie that everyone could have faith in, rather than a million lies.
I personally think that truth entirely is just a lie. Anybody who claims to have truth about anything, I dismiss them. I don't really care enough about anything or anyone's opinions to actually
you're on the wrong fucking planet.
give them any sort of standing in my own opinion.
Second, Mark Zuckerberg claimed that new limits on what's posted on
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is utter nonsense.
Is this like a new one, or is it the same one that's been going on since I fell asleep?
The same one that's been going on since you fell asleep.
Oh, right.
cares?
This
it's
is
like
the
an hour.
ripping of
Difference
Sasha
between
Baron
the
Cohen.
First Amendment and
Or
freedom of
whatever the fuck his other name is.
How long was I out?
Freedom of speech is a
As long as
concept
you were
that
out.
goes well beyond
Oh my
what's
God.
contained in the First
No, the
Amendment.
answer is till I woke
Freedom of
up.
speech is an idea, and it's a
No,
responsibility
because
of
when you
all
woke
Claude.
to
No, because it happened
preserve
before you
freedom of
woke up.
speech. If they
I'm,
wish,
I'm,
Retard.
I'm so woke.
which I do.
Man, can you imagine being that woke?
And that
I
goes well
am.
beyond
That's
just like,
me.
well, Congress can't
Wow.
censor. But it's basically what you're trying to say is like,
I am
okay,
appalled.
well, the First Amendment says Congress can't censor us, but I mean, Facebook should definitely censor us, and Twitter, I definitely want them to have the power to censor the conversation and control the narrative.
You know what? This looks pretty
By the way,
good.
the very platforms you're blaming for the current state of affairs, you want them to take more control. I mean, like, does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me.
We're not asking these companies to determine the boundaries of free speech across society. We
Yes,
just
you
want them
are.
to be responsible
Yeah.
for their platforms. Now, if a new
I don't know.
Their
I think platforms should at least try to
society at this
control
point,
a little bit.
dipshit. I mean, your whole
I was
contention
banned
here
off of
is
Twitter for
that
calling
these
someone a cunt who
platforms
was
have
blatantly being a
radically,
cunt.
like, altered
And I was
society.
and they're like,
Well,
oh,
Well,
thanks
that's
for
where
giving me
people meet
a
and
substance
congregate and discuss
or
their
whatever
ideas
to
at this point.
fucking have you banned for 2
So
weeks. I'm like,
asking
go
them
ahead.
to
Like I give a
curtail
fuck.
some
A, I don't use
speech that
Twitter
you don't
that much.
like
B,
and to allow only this good speech
I'll be
that
back
you
in
do
like 2
like
weeks anyway.
is
Later.
asking them to
B, your mom
interfere.
gay.
Your
You're
mum
asking
gay.
them to take
Yeah.
control over what's said, and at that point,
2 more weeks.
you might as well
2
just take
more
it off
weeks.
social media.
2 more
You
weeks.
might as
Oh,
well
this
just go
wasn't.
back
This
to the
wasn't recent.
days
This was like
of old
fucking
media
forever
where
ago.
people read the newspaper.
It didn't
and
bother
let
me
the fucking
none.
William
And I think they
Randolph
handled
Hearst
it
of the
well by
world
banning
tell
me for
people
2
what's
weeks.
what.
But I still disagree with the fact that I was banned for 2 weeks for calling someone a cunt.
Would the owner of the restaurant, private business, be required to
It was blatantly being a cunt.
Of course not. The restaurant owner has
Wow.
It's just like, can anybody outside of this conversation who isn't a follower of this fucking
No, you
bitch fucking
No.
try to jump
That
in and
restaurant
say
owner has
something?
no
Or not
fucking
say something,
obligation
but
to kick that person out. They have the right.
fucking think for
They
a
have the
second
right
and be
to
like,
kick that
huh,
person
maybe
out.
that
But they don't have
wasn't
the
a
obligation.
fucking,
If you want to
like,
serve a Nazi, that's your fucking
insult.
business.
Like, sure,
And
I
if
called the chick a
the other
cam whore to
people at the
begin
restaurant
with.
say I'm not eating here because this dude serves
But
Nazis, that's their fucking business. That's how the
the
marketplace
person who
works.
I called it to wasn't
But,
even
you know, I
offended
mean,
by it. She's
many
like, yeah,
times
it's
has
what
that
I do,
happened?
and, you know?
I've been to a lot of restaurants
Fucking
in my
weird
life.
how
I
some
have
people
yet
like
to
to stand
see
up for other
one
people,
overt
but the
goose-stepping
person who
Nazi
supposedly needs to stand
saunter
up for
in a
themselves isn't
fucking
even really
SS
feeling nor being
uniform
attacked.
and start threatening other patrons of the fucking establishment. You know? Because you know what? Nazis are not typically this boogeyman caricature that you're making them out to be. You wouldn't know the
Yeah, they
difference
are. They
between
killed
a
my
Nazi
people.
and any fucking buddy else.
Those were my peeps, man, my
because they're going to
homies.
do the same thing as
Well,
everybody else.
Law.
They're going to come in, they're going to sit at their table, they're going to eat their fucking, potato skins and fucking,
shouldn't have talked shit.
spinach dip and whatever the fuck
Shouldn't have
else.
talked shit,
Eat their
bitch.
fucking mushroom Swiss burger and their fucking sweet potato fries.
Mushroom Outswiss burger.
And they're going to fucking pay their check and they're going to fucking leave. And you're never going to know that they were a Nazi. Or that they're a virulent fucking homophobe or any of that shit. Because they're not
Virulent.
advertising that. Because that's not what a restaurant is for.
I thought it was
a restaurant
virulent.
is a place you
Oh.
go to eat. But social media is a place where you go.
Is that Leaf?
No.
And
Steve!
if that
What are you
Nazi
doing?
wants to use that platform to
No, no.
speak,
I'm not doing
then they
anything.
have the right to do
Leave
it.
Nazi.
Big old thief. Leaf's
Dude,
not a
I
Nazi.
guess
You take
that's
that back, you
topic
piece of
debate.
shit.
What sort
You're
of
banned for 2
rights
weeks.
anyone has on social media, and you could say, well, that's a private company, and so that company has the right to set up whatever standards it wants to, and I could see that point of view. But my point of view is that when a company like that becomes so big that, the president is using Twitter to communicate to the people of this country, and there's, I don't even know how many millions or
Captain Falcon,
Yeah,
Captain Falcon,
basically
Captain
when
Falcon.
a private company becomes
But
the
it's the
public,
platform of mass
you can't
communication.
fucking censor the
As
public.
is Facebook, to
That's
a lesser
basically
extent. I don't know,
barring
maybe to a
people
greater
from
extent. I don't know what
public.
the fucking exact numbers
I
are.
find that to be
YouTube,
ridiculous.
places like that. These are places where people go to speak their mind, or to hear.
Though on the other hand, I guess you could say these people can make their own fucking.
These are the mass
These people can make
platforms of
many
our day.
accounts. They're basically
So should
hundreds
we really
of different
allow
people
that
on the
to be
internet.
cultivated by private business
But
interests?
still, like to
really
think
those
the principle is upheld a little bit.
Controlled and those narratives to be wholly controlled, and what opinions
Leaf,
are
what do?
acceptable to express to be controlled by private business
Why don't you know?
interests?
Because
Isn't that dangerous?
Stop not knowing.
I find that.
Why don't you go download Master Chief Collection? We'll
I
play.
don't have it.
Go download it.
I don't have it.
Go download it.
I don't have it.
Go buy it and download it.
But I don't. Where's the rest of the games?
They're coming out. If you spend the $39.99, you'll get Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, Reach 5, and 6. But only Reach is out right now.
Is it any good? I heard a lot of reviews saying it was bad.
Ultimately,
they have a lot of fucking weird shit going on with the game. Like, if you're walking, you can't crouch, but if you stop, you can. That's one of the major things that I hit on. That's just like, it's not a plug. It's just, it seems like it's either something that was overlooked or something that was intentionally put there, because Bungie or 343 Industries or whoever's fucking running the show now
Lick my bunge.
Yeah, is causing.
About regulation.
I don't know. They're just so regulatory on how their games work.
That is Congress making a law curtailing freedom of speech.
Everything's very linear in the game.
So at that point, it is
you know, linear multiplayer, linear single player, and then there's fucking linear gameplay and controls, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? So it's okay. I mean, I bought it, $40. It's gonna be 5 games. If they all turn out to be shit, I've spent what? Maybe $10 a game.
Super pro democracy.
It's more like $7.50 a game, I think. But if they continue to work on them and make them a little bit better each time they update, sure, I'll ride with that.
I mean,
did you go take a piss and shit, or was that before I fell asleep?
That was before you fell asleep.
Wildly fucking confused.
Good job.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
You did good.
TY.
Like, do you
I'm in bed.
to crack down on freedom of
I am in bed.
I'll bet.
Because in one breath you do, in the
What?
next breath you're against it.
Get out of bed.
In the next fucking sentence you'll be for it
I got
again.
nowhere to be.
Like, what exactly do you even
Or
want?
you can be out of bed.
I'll go get McDonald's in Leaf's honor.
Leaf, where's Squish?
At work.
Yeah. Poor Squish. Tell her I said hello.
She's at work.
When you get the chance.
Text her, you queer.
I don't want to text her.
Not you, Leaf.
Oh.
That's Congress fucking abridging the right of the fucking
and before Alex, what happened to you and your
social
girlfriend?
Media is still media.
Whoa.
So, Congress is not supposed to curtail the right of people to speak. So saying that we need
Show me a move.
Congress, like we should have our lawmakers come in and tell these platforms what kind of speech is allowed on their platform. That's against the First Amendment, right? So I don't know why you mentioned. I mean, like you mentioned earlier in the speech.
What?
That it's okay.
I slept the extra 2 hours today.
To censor people because that's
why?
Only Congress can't do that.
Because when alarm went off at 7, I'm like, I turned it off.
So you're basically saying
I'm proud of you.
Congress can curtail free speech as long as they do it through a proxy. What?
We went to bed at like 11
you
or
fucking
something.
Psycho. I mean, goddamn.
It was like midnight, and I was like, "Hey, how is Leaf to get up at 7 if he doesn't sleep long enough?"
Zuckerberg speaks of welcoming a diversity of ideas. And last year he gave us an example. He said that he found posts denying the Holocaust deeply offensive, but he didn't think Facebook should take them down.
Denying the Holocaust? What a horrible sentiment. I haven't heard it before. And I can't.
It didn't Holocaust anything.
It didn't Holocaust anything.
It was just a really big gas bill.
Can you imagine baking 6 million cookies?
The Great German Bake Off.
Yeah, but if someone wants to say it wasn't, I mean,
Ugh.
they have the right to do that, don't they? I mean, why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? People have the right to say there's a God, even though there isn't, and there clearly isn't. Like,
Darcy
if,
kicks pedo
like,
man over here.
if you
Pedo
just
man.
tell people, hey, you're not allowed to believe anything crazy anymore.
George, what do
You're not allowed to believe
nowadays?
anything that's wrong.
Work.
I mean, there's a
Me
whole
too.
host of things
Free.
that people believe that are wrong. Like, you seem to believe that
Work and wait for March 20th.
regulating
What's March
what
20th?
speech is allowed on
Animal
Facebook
Crossing.
is not a First Amendment violation, even though it fucking is. So should I be able to censor you since you're wrong? Dipshit.
Wrong!
People are allowed to be wrong.
Wrong.
Being wrong is still part of fucking freedom of speech. No one is sitting here
How
saying
come Alex sounds like a
that,
robot?
you know,
I don't know. Maybe because it's not me.
Holocaust denial and
But Kate doesn't.
Well,
Kate
I
sounds-
might sound like a
belief in the
robot
fact
because I'm
of the
streaming.
Holocaust are equal.
Well, you're like
Equally
you don't
true,
sound like a robot.
equally
Just all of a sudden you stop
But
talking
what
or
is
something.
being
Like,
said is that
Oh, yeah.
miss a
people
few
who are
words.
idiots, by the way,
Yeah, it
who deny
happens.
the Holocaust and probably deny it because they're racist, bigoted pieces of shit, have every right to be racist, bigoted pieces of shit who believe something that's wrong and stupid. Because plenty of people believe wrong, stupid things. I'm sure I believe some wrong, stupid things. You definitely believe some wrong, stupid things. Everybody believes some wrong, stupid things. We can't, I mean, like, and
Every
if
pony.
you give these companies the power to decide
Every pony.
that they can censor, okay, well, this doesn't meet with the
Where does
standards of
Kate
fact
hate
checking.
me?
You think that's not going to be
Is Kate the
abused?
big rude?
You think that there's all, you don't think there's going to be all kinds of, all of a sudden, all these well, now it's
That's
a
rude.
fact
Play with
that
Stinky Slinky.
Israel is
No.
a good
He's
country.
already
They've
out
never
twice
done any
today.
human rights violations. And anyone who says they have done human rights
He needs to
violations,
be out more today.
that's a conspiracy theory, and you know that's that.
Show me
So
your
basically,
moves.
just let the people in positions of power dictate reality and censor any sort of alternative point of view. Now,
Show me
there
your
are
moves.
some instances where it's totally clear what the truth is, and there's still people who deny it because they're idiots. But, you know, I think we're better off allowing that than giving companies the power to quote-unquote fact-check everything that's posted online. Which, by the way, even if I did agree that that was a good idea in principle, it would still be completely untenable logistically. Like, how the fuck could you possibly fact-check everything posted on social media? You can't. You fucking can't. I mean, it's ridiculous. It would be an entire new industry that would have to be devoted just to fact-checking social media.
Hey, that'd be a good
Even
industry. Creates jobs.
They're not always going to get it right.
I like that idea. Let's create more jobs. Cluck, let's become fact checkers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, get paid $8 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be like a second job. We sit here at home all day on our asses and we just fact check people on Facebook. And they can't say anything because we have the authority.
You know what's a cool word?
They've never even heard of Auschwitz.
What's a cool word?
What's the
Blubbergumptious.
likelihood that they're
Blubbergumptious.
reading Holocaust denial shit? I mean, they're probably fucking looking at Kim Kardashian's ass. Or reading the latest fucking Kanye tweet. You know what I mean?
Think of the children.
They're so blithely fucking dumb and stupid that they've never even fucking heard of Auschwitz. That Auschwitz is not even on their fucking radar. What's the odds that they're going out looking for Holocaust denial material?
Auschwitz. I
'Cause
can't
can
believe
tell
you've
you one
done
thing
this.
about everyone who
Auschwitz.
fucking has a Holocaust denial page. They all have heard of Auschwitz. You know? So, I don't know what you're fucking talking about there.
There is such a thing as objective truth. Facts do
You can't
exist.
stop stupid people from being stupid.
Yeah, you can't. Stop trying.
How many would that be? Like 20 million people 30 million? I don't know. I don't even know how many people it would take to actually do the level of monitoring that you're talking about.
Work closely with groups like the ADL and the NAACP.
It's also thought police.
Yes.
So who cares if they don't think that Holocaust happened? They're wrong.
Now, fifth.
Dude, Sacha Baron Cohen is a fucking lunatic. There's a fact for you. It's an objective fact that this motherfucker
I
is
feel bad
insane.
laying in bed all day, but not really.
What the fuck?
Because it's a day off.
Fascist. You want to talk about Nazis?
So what? Don't feel bad.
Here's
It's your
one
day
right
off.
here.
Enjoy your day off.
Maybe he's not got the. Maybe.
But I want to go do stuff.
Of a Nazi,
That's the catch-22 of my
certainly has
existence.
the fucking authoritarian
Well,
tendencies
go
of
do
one.
stuff.
I've been fucking mining dating apps lately.
Yeah, you fucking mind those dating apps, Cluck.
I'm trying to have a sex life.
That feeling you're trying to have a sex life.
Because I don't think there is. Because there's no proof that solipsism isn't true. Maybe I'm just a fucking
What is solipsism?
brain in a jar
I don't fucking
somewhere.
know.
What's that
And this is all a
idea
mass,
that
this is all just a fucking
you're the
dream
only
I'm
person
having.
who's like
And there
actually
is no
conscious?
Sacha Baron
Everybody else
Cohen.
is just a figment of your imagination.
You know?
And
Maybe none of
when
this
you
is
turn
real.
around, like they just
Maybe
cease
not
to
even
exist
one-
until you
maybe not
turn
even
back
one
around and see them again.
molecule of this
Schrodinger's
supposed universe
existence.
exists. Now, I'm
Fuck
not
you.
saying I believe that, but I can't.
I
disprove
actually
that.
like that Schrodinger's existence.
And you know, if I can't
Hey,
even
why don't you
prove
stroke my
reality
Schrodinger?
exists,
Why don't
even
you
science can't even
Schroding
prove that
my
it
cat,
exists,
or whatever?
then
Pussy.
how the fuck is there any sort of objective fact?
Why don't you stroke my dinger?
I mean, beyond
Yeah,
like the
Schrode my
fucking
dinger, brother.
cogito ergo sum.
What a formal way to request it.
Why don't you Schrode my dinger?
That's the only. That's
I'm gonna
Brother.
tell my girlfriend that one tonight.
You gotta put the brother in there.
Brother.
In his famous thought
It's such a polite
the only thing he could be certain of
invitation.
the existence
It's such a polite
was his
request
own-
that you.
Why don't you
know,
shrug my
fucking give
dinger,
someone
bro?
a hand job.
Now, you know, modern.
I'm gonna tell that one to Pale.
She'll be like, "What's that?"
Statement.
What's that?
ultimately,
She fucking will be too.
philosophically, I think it makes a good point.
What does that
You
mean?
know,
What does that
beyond
mean?
My own, I mean, I know that I am perceiving something,
Show my dinger.
but I don't
Baby.
know that what I'm perceiving is reality. I mean,
Show
well,
my
actually,
dinger, baby.
Even by the fucking definitions of science, I know that the reality I live in is a construct of my own brain.
I'm a cunt.
That
Shit just got louder.
Is, you know,
I don't know why.
representation of reality. I basically live in a model of the world constructed by my head, based on what sensory data I'm able to fucking, you know, assimilate. But that's if that's even
Assimilate.
That's if I'm not just a brain in a vat, whose entire reality is a dream. Which I don't know that that's not true. I don't think that's true. But once again, I can't disprove it. So if we're going to go on like that crazy of a fucking philosophical level, is there really an objective truth? I mean, maybe I'm going off the rails here. In
Exactly.
fact, I'm pretty certain
That's kind of what I got. Descartes' dream
But if you're
kind
gonna
of type
state to
thinking with
like,
me,
there's an
but
objective
still,
reality, there's facts.
I just don't fucking
Well,
take
no,
anything
not
into
necessarily,
account
man.
anymore.
Not fucking necessarily.
Where do you draw the line? Yes, drawing the line can be difficult.
All right, I'll tell you where to draw the line. Draw the line up your fucking ass. Draw your line. Draw it with a big point at the end, and then shove it straight up your useless fucking ass. Because you're a fucking cocksucker, dude. I mean, Jesus.
Who's this Jesus?
I'm so glad I sped this up. I think how long have I talked about this motherfucking shit?
Wrong.
I suspected I would have tapped out by now, but man, this is bad. This has got to be one of the worst speeches I've ever heard in my life. If you want to hear an actual good speech against bigotry, go look at Charlie Chaplin's speech from The Great Dictator. There's someone who actually conveyed some of these ideas without being a fascist prick. and actually was inspirational in doing it.
What the fuck? Hey, can I be heard? Yeah, I can still be heard. Why can't I hear anything? Let's see. Cluck. Cluck. Hello? Cluck.
I think.
Cluck.
What?
My penis cube.
The truth is, these
No.
businesses won't fundamentally change because their entire business
Why
model
don't you wanna have?
It's
Why
sort
don't
of
you
been
ever have
by the
sex
way
with me
of white
anymore?
supremacists kicked off of these platforms.
'Cause
There's anti-hate
I'm not the
speech
gay.
bans on Twitter,
Lol.
where plenty of people have been kicked off the fucking platform.
Can you play
Me?
Halo
saying
3 on your
things
stream so I can reminisce?
I cannot because it's not out yet.
Halo Reach is
Just once again,
terrible.
misrepresentation
I
of
cannot
platforms
because
that
it's not
can
out
go.
yet.
I'm not saying there's not people out there who skirt the
Old
rules.
news.
Really, there
Old
are.
news.
I can't because it ain't.
You know, I'm just fatigued with this. What do you think? Move on? Can I move on? Do I have the chat's permission to move on from this? Man, I don't think I could take anymore. Jesus. You could have seen this video and plenty more like it a lot sooner. If
How
you
about
remember
no?
the Pessimist Productions
How about no
Patreon,
what?
Why would I
the,
pay for something they put
one
on
of the top
YouTube for free
Patreons
anyway?
on the entire website.
Well,
Despite being
because then they can
relatively
continue to
smaller
put it on
size than a
YouTube for
lot of the
free.
people who have
It doesn't
comparable
cost anything to
Patreons.
produce the show.
And that's because
Yeah,
we
it
make
does.
sure to take care of our
It
patrons.
costs
No.
your time, and time is money.
We just
Yeah, well, they don't do anything
shit,
outside the show, apparently.
saying?
Yeah, they do.
Well, we keep that content coming. Just like you
Well,
like, oh, I've had enough content. We're like, bullshit. You're gonna have more.
what's
More
amazing,
content.
more content.
That's our philosophy. Stuff the audience. We just more.
Stuff me silly.
Take it. So yeah, join up. It's cool stuff. You should do it.
Who the hell is Sasha, and who the hell names their daughter that?
What?
You want to suck my what?
Nice cutout.
Who the hell is Sasha, and who names their daughter that?
Nice cutout.
Who the hell is Sasha, and who names their daughter that?
Do you see the horrible...
Sasha's a horrible name.
The Star Wars,
I know.
new Star Wars, yeah, they fly
I like
now.
Shasta better.
What? I don't know anything about that. Yeah, they fly now? What's yeah, they fly now?
Oh, they fly now!
They fly now! They fly now!
What is this?
They fly now.
Oh shit.
I mean, like, when 3PO said it, I was like, that's not so bad. And then when What's-His-Face said it, and the other What's-His-Face said it, I was like, okay, that's pretty bad, I guess. Yeah, it was such a good line that everybody needs to say it. Everybody needs to say it. I hope, I think Daisy Ridley should have said it too. I think the little robot, the little volleyball-looking motherfucking droid should have said it. And, I think the speeder they were driving should have grown a face and said it. And I think that characters that don't even make sense in that scene should have just appeared on the screen momentarily to say it, Like that little Asian chick from the last movie, she should have just popped up out of nowhere and been like, they fly now! They should have digitally recreated Grand Moff Tarkin again to come up there and be like, they fly now. Palpatine sitting on his throne. They fly now, Just every Star Wars character. The whole movie should just be every Star Wars character.
Misa fly now.
Reiterate the fact that stormtroopers fly now, Even though we already knew about the existence of jetpack technology in the Star Wars universe from Boba Fett and other examples, but whatever.
They fly now.
Everything they fly now, right? Yeah, Jar Jar can come back. They's a flying now. Everybody. Yoda fucking Force Ghost is
Fly
up
now
there,
they do.
Fly now they do. Let's hear everybody say it. Why not? Everybody. You get that fucking purple-haired bitch from the last movie.
Everybody get up.
Turns out she survived. She can come on and like, they fly now. Everybody flies. Everybody flies now.
Ooga chooga fly now.
Fuck it, I mean, like, Disney owns it. Why not get fucking other characters in on the property? Get Goofy on there. They fly now, Mickey. Why not? Get some of the Marvel characters in there. Get Tom Holland's fucking Spider-Man to do a little witty clip about them flying now. Sounds good. Yeah, Jabba can show up. Kushabda. Little fucking subtitle. They fly now. Why not? Everybody. I mean, like, why not get everybody in on the fun? Star Wars Episode 9. They fly now. You could have seen this video and plenty more like it a lot sooner if you were a member of the Pessimist Productions Patreon. We are one of the top Patreons on the entire website, despite being of a relatively smaller size than a lot of the people who have comparable Patreons. And that's because we make sure to take care of our patrons extra special good. We really fucking work that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, we keep that content coming. Just like you think, like, oh, I've had enough content. We're like, bullshit. You're gonna have more.
Why does Cake hate me?
That's how we do it.
Where did you get that idea, you
Stuff
dumb
the audience.
cunt?
We just more.
Because Cake
Take it.
just does.
So yeah, join up. It's cool stuff. You should do it.
Makes me sad.
Rip.
Cakes on me make me sad. Ukachanula Buddha. I like that. They fly now.
Because there's a chase scene where the stormtroopers have jetpacks, and they're like, "They fly now," and they're like, "Oh, shit."
Oh, sure. Squeege, I gotta repair my diamond pickaxe soon.
Oh no, man!
Oh no, bro.
Remember that Halo Reach map where it was like a square walkway, like a big old square, and it had little towers. It had a grab hammer, like
It's a square
in the middle of it. I sure do.
I sure don't. Right about now. I think so.
They fly now.
They fly now. You got any more one-liners for us, Cluck?
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Why leave hate me?
I'm the gayest of them all. Fight me.
Anyway, here's Kanye West speaks at Pastor Joel Osteen's Houston megachurch. Here we go.
I know that
Mega church.
for a long time, and the devil
Has it. God's been calling Kanye. Yo, Kanye. It's
Why
me,
does Cake
God.
hate me?
Why does Cake
I think
hate me?
Kanye's only God is his own oversized
Okay,
ego.
good bully.
Proceed, Kanye. Tell us more.
has been distracting me for a long time.
I'm checking for areas with the most power consumption.
Wingless.
Wingless.
You know, in my
Like two
lowest
spots,
points,
one on the top floor,
you
one
know,
in the
God
basement.
was there.
Which one has what we're after? There's a radio tower located on. So the heightened power consumption up there is
Visions,
expected.
huh? Okay.
However, even
That's
from here,
called
we can't
mental
see any
illness.
details of the underground.
Oh,
You're having vision.
This display
Anyway,
only seems
speaking
to
of
show
people who
down
suck,
to basement
let's take a
level
look at our
4.
next video,
Yes.
which is
Is Leaf watching
good friend
Weebs?
Ben Shapiro
The basement
letting us
extending down
know that the
20 floors.
Democrats
Leaf doesn't have
gone over the
headphones.
deep end.
Well,
Gone over the
Something
fucking deep end, man.
observations.
Oh, man, what a unique video from Ben Shapiro.
You never would have thought you'd hear that from
The
him,
radical
huh?
left is out of control.
Can't believe it. Let's take a look.
Joining us on the line is David Limbaugh.
What?
He's author of the brand new book Guilty by Reason.
Watching
of Insanity,
Psychopaths.
Zooming up the bestseller charts.
What's that?
David, great to talk to you.
Zooming them up.
These police officers
So,
use
what is the
latent
thesis
criminals
of the
to
book?
catch other
Obviously,
criminals.
Oh,
Why the
Let me
Democrats
think.
must not win.
Democrats
It's
suck.
good, I like it.
Gotcha. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it, right?
It's got like 3
Democrats
seasons
are in the
too.
midst of a
I'm only on the
collective
first one.
insane bout. But
Oh, yeah.
what exactly is the thesis?
First one has like 25
Just
episodes.
bottom line
Nice.
is they've gone over the deep end, far left extremism. If they had their way,
Far
they
left
gain control of
extremism.
the major political branches.
The
of
isms
executive
are back.
branches. I believe they will turn America into something the framers could not have
We
possibly
should split
envisioned.
up now.
And your
I'll
kids
go
and my
upstairs.
kids will not
You
live
go down.
in an America that resembles.
Good.
Considering what we're
Why,
looking
why
for.
would we want people who've been dead for 300 years
I
to
know
envision
Kogan
what
can-
the future
he's
would
going
be?
to come after
Yeah.
me.
Man,
So I should create
if
the
those
I don't even think they had a
fucking-
vision for the future.
Why
If
have
some-
amendments
No,
to
it
the
was just
Constitution?
rich
then,
people trying not to
dumbass?
pay
If the
taxes.
slave
Yeah.
owning, woman oppressing
Well,
fucking dudes who rebelled against
Like,
their
fucking
own
hey,
country 300 years ago.
If I were that
Different
fucking rich and I
political
were that
climate
powerful
that
back in a
dictate
time like that, like, holy
now,
flying fuck, that'd be
they
awesome.
hang their heads. Like,
There ain't shit anybody could do to me.
they're fucking dead. They're dead. They had their
Besides
time.
assassinate me
They
for
had their time.
no fucking
Their
reason,
time is
because
over.
I wouldn't have been a president. I know that
And
for
the
fucking
idea
sure.
that we should just be fucking stagnant or somehow
You need to sell
beholden
yourself
to what
short.
they thought, to this day, ridiculous. And by the way,
Expectation
you know, this
versus
is neither here
reality.
nor there, but you look like a dude who's trying to
reckless
eat his
move
own
breaking
lower
into the
lip.
ministry's own
So,
tower.
Succeeded.
yeah, it looks like you.
Are there some like sutures there? Is
It looks
that
like
like
he's been chewing on his bottom lip.
Communications
Hey,
unit's
don't
been
go in there.
disconnected.
It also looks like his eyes
Hey, Sheena.
are about to
How's it
fucking
going down there?
move
About to become a war
super
zone.
close to one
Can
another.
you access the
become
security
one
cameras in Nona
psychotic
Tower from your terminal?
And all
The
these
Ministry
books
of
are fucking
Welfare's a
insane.
little
I mean, look,
outside my clearance, you know.
why the
So you
Democrat
can't do it?
guilty
Well, I
bunch
can
of
do it if I'm
dumbass,
authorized to go through a
stupid
back door.
son bitches?
I just don't
Much
want to
of
get
America
reprimanded
feels
down
guilty
the
by
road.
reason of like they're just insane. They're crazy.
That
They
won't
can't
happen.
be reasoned with.
Me too.
I accept full
Where are the
responsibility.
facts?
I went ahead and recorded all of that just to be safe. Now I'll go find the key I need and get back to you
Where's all
shortly.
of this coming from? It's
We should give
pretty
Guido a
obvious
call.
for years
Check
that
in.
zooming from
Ben
the
Shapiro
top
has the worst voice in the world.
But the left is
Yeah, I
moving
don't know
around.
how
There
anybody
does
could
seem
sit there
that
through one of
they're
his
also
fucking
pointing there was a
shows for
where
more
you
than
expected
5
to go
minutes
to
and
the
not
right.
think,
She
my
already
god,
Moving left
I want
again.
to turn my
Stay
fucking
clear
hair
of
out!
The
the
show?
tower.
You
There
better,
are
you
clear
moving to
signs
the
of
right?
forcible entry.
We're moving to the right
Electronics
now.
and communications
Okay.
are compromised.
And
They're right now.
The way they busted through the entrance,
From
the
reality
security
for a
system
lot of
here
folks
can't handle
on
the
the
situation.
left, and that has taken
They're
over
right
the
now.
Democratic Party. I mean, by contrast,
Right
Barack
about
Obama, these people
now.
appear to be solid.
Funk soul brother.
Yes, however,
Since
he
the riots
seems
have
to
yet
have
to
enabled
subside,
them.
we in Division
I
1 will
think
deal
that
with the break-in at the tower.
I've thought through this a lot, and
Listen
one
up.
seminal or pivotal event
Makashima
to me
Seminal?
left about
is
them.
when
Bring
he
down
finally
General
came out of the
Makashima.
closet,
Don't talk.
figuratively speaking,
will
and
arrest him.
said that
We need to
now,
interrogate him.
after having
So be sure to
pretended
capture him
be
alive. Is that clear?
ambivalent about same-sex
I'll
marriage,
try.
he's now
This guy likes to be
Trying
seminal.
good enough this time.
and all of a
If
sudden,
he
if
dies,
you
it's
notice,
on your
even though
head.
the public didn't really support
Yeah,
it.
politicians
Something wrong?
Brenda
will
up
change
until
their
that
position due to
Now,
politics.
Keith Burton.
overnight,
Are we waiting
everyone,
for Gino and the
no
others
one
to get
dared
here?
say anything else.
Kidding me,
It was
right?
more the other way around.
Yeah, I figured.
Hey,
This
hold
guy's
on.
trying to say,
This
like,
building is
oh,
way too big for just three
Obama
of us to search alone.
We'll be
This
fine.
dick
favor
is
of
just
it, and
way
then,
too
oh, the
big.
Got
public
an
changed
expert
their
analyst
minds.
to
Like,
guide
I
us.
think it was the other way around.
Goddess
man.
of information
Obama
analysis.
changed his mind
boys
once
are
the
talking
public
about
That's what I'm saying.
aren't
changed its
you?
mind.
That
Like
depends.
any typical
Any
politician
luck?
would do.
I just doubted that all of
talking
them
about
at Tower
eventually
security
arguing
cameras not controlling them
the only
here.
there was a segment
The
of the
bad guys seem to
population
split up into
that saw a big
four
kind of
upstairs and
change,
four down.
in
Where's
that. It was the
Makashima?
black people.
Upstairs. He just
So
stepped off
among
the elevator on the
blacks,
top.
there was a lot of people who
Top
all of
floor?
a sudden overnight said, oh, we like the gays.
That's right. They headed
But
straight
that
for
was
the
pretty much
antenna.
the only
Our.
segment of society that
Our.
happened. And the only reason it happened is because
So then their target
a
isn't the
majority of
Ministry of Welfare?
Americans started to
That's
say,
odd.
"Yeah, gay marriage. Who gives a fuck?"
And what's
Yeah,
going
sure,
on
why
with the
not?
group that went
And
downstairs?
Obama's like,
I
"Yeah,
don't
I
know.
always thought that too."
I lost them after they
Turns
went into
out.
basement level 4.
You know,
It's
so
like
it
it
was-
just
this
disappeared.
was just another
people-
They made a
example of a
slip of the
politician.
thing attached.
This is another example of a
That's
politician
my best
following
guess.
the people
Fishy.
and just saying,
Let's
"Oh
go
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
I was always for that."
No, hold
I
on.
mean,
Isn't
it
that
was
what's
the Supreme
supposed to
Court
happen
ruling
though?
it,
Like
and, I
the
mean,
people are
there
supposed
was
to
a
be
little bit
like
of-
the
there's a
highest
few
power.
people- the county
So you
clerk.
guys
They're
like
supposed to be the ones that dictate every
the
fucking thing.
he,
Here's
she's,
the
and the
boundary.
animals
Heck
and
of a lot
everything.
more
That's
detail.
what I'm concerned about now.
But eventually, even those people just lost, and it was like, it's the law of the
Wow.
land. Anyone get married,
Wow.
get married. Who cares?
I also just love the fact that we're listening
I
to
don't
two
need
dudes
you of all
who
people
think
to
of
tell me to
Obama as
go.
some kind of crazy leftist, dude.
Well, when Obama was president, these are the same guys that were saying that Obama was a communist.
Right, he's a
Okay,
communist, you
Shia,
know?
now how do we get onto the
So they're
television?
just
left
so-
of the
Sorry,
they're
the
left of
elevator shut
communists
down.
now.
This
I
is
can't
the
unlock
right wing
it
in this
from
country
the
is so fucking ridiculous. They can look at a
Stairs?
fucking
There's no time to climb 90
milquetoast,
floors.
boring,
Hold on.
centrist, fucking neo,
Got it.
fucking
The
lib
controls for the
candidate
service
like
elevators that they
Obama
use to
and be
transport
like,
drones
yeah,
run on
oh
a
my
separate
god,
system.
crazy,
And they're
crazy
still online.
lefty,
They'll take you up.
commie. He's a
You
communist.
guys
He's a
do them?
socialist. He's a
Sure thing.
communist.
But what is so far left about the positions that are being advocated?
That's where I
I mean,
lost
like,
track of the guys.
and I love this idea of like, oh, the Democratic Party's moving to the left.
So
The
what's up
Democratic-
there?
The Democratic Party's moving to
Well,
the left.
according to the
The Democratic
blueprints,
Party
it's
is
just a
just
dead end.
moving back to where
Might
it
be a
was
trap.
when it was
Be
actually
careful.
popular under fucking
Yeah.
FDR at this point. The Democratic Party is going back to the principles of fucking FDR, who was a fucking insanely popular president with
Shia,
insanely popular
basement is only
policies,
supposed to go down
most
4
of
floors.
which exist to
right?
this day.
Yeah.
Although a
According
lot
to
of them have
that.
been fucking
got
looted
a
and
bad
corrupted
feeling.
by
This kind of thing is really
the
not for
Washington
me.
fucking, machine.
Man, I hate it.
But it's like we have this corporate stranglehold on both fucking parties, and motherfuckers like Ben Shapiro and David Limbaugh just couldn't be more excited about that. They just love the fact that our political process is bought and paid for by fucking rich business cocksuckers, because it's the same rich business cocksuckers who
Yeah.
fucking
I
mental
shouldn't have to
invalids
tell
like
you,
these
but
two
don't
fucking
even think about using the
yammering
electromagnetic
morons.
pulse
Yeah,
grenades
wasn't
near the
fucking one
antenna
of
tower.
the biggest sponsors of
Sounds a lot like me.
Brothers?
Yep. And
So,
not only that,
how do
I
you
mean,
plan
if you
to
go
deal
look
with
at
those
how
helmets
he,
the bad guys
how
are
he
wearing?
rose through the ranks.
The Kanye companies are the
he
dominators.
wasn't organically successful. There was
Picked
a
up one of
huge
their
money
helmets.
push behind
We know
him
these things
on
replace your own
platforms like
crime
Facebook, where
coefficient.
hundreds of
Think
thousands of
somebody
dollars are
nearby.
pumped into
So
advertising.
if
his
Inspector
content.
Someone
Sumimori
showed
puts
that
this
the
on,
last, like, it was
it should be able to curse.
that they'd spent $300,000 promoting.
That made me hard.
Right. So this motherfucker's
Yay.
being
Alright,
pushed.
so
He's
what
being
is Makashima
foisted
after
upon
here?
us, or if you want to use the Trump word,
Makashima's decoy.
foisted upon us.
Real
Foisted.
target.
I like
In
it.
the base.
Yeah, he's been foisted
That
upon the
weren't the
populace
case.
of this
It didn't
country
make no sense.
and presented as
Fight
though
off
he's some
the two
sort of
groups.
important fucking figure or important voice.
Chia,
And
there's
he's
a
not.
secret
He's a
department.
fucking idiot.
No security cameras down there?
Yeah, there's that.
He's totally.
I seem to
He's a
have lost
fucking empty
communication with
suit.
Cadre.
He's a bag of fucking hot air.
So I've
He
got
has
no clue
nothing
what's
to
going
say.
on with him.
And
Makashima
his
wouldn't
growth
just
has
go
not been
quiet.
organic. He has
He
not
must have
won
some
over
idea
hearts
what
and
that
minds. He's been pushed.
Then why are we going
He's
up?
been pushed by moneyed interests
Our mission is
who
to stop him.
are the same moneyed interests who control the
to drive him
politicians
into a
in this
corner
fucking
and
country.
capture him.
So of course he's
Oh my god, I'm so fucking
spewing
scared.
this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, as much time I hate someone like Limbaugh, I can acknowledge that like people actually listened to him, and he was actually getting followers because they're like, you know what, I like what his program said. I like that bullshit. Like Ben Shapiro doesn't have that to fall back on.
Nope.
System link cannot be established
in a
at this time.
Paper.
new period of communism. He also introduced socialism light with Obamacare. He made these things thinkable.
Socialism light. Once again, Obamacare.
You know what the problem with Obamacare is?
Obamacare was fucking. I mean, like the first person to do Obamacare was Mitt Romney in a Republican capacity in a Republican state. The original fucking idea for Obamacare was a Republican idea, fucking cooked up and championed by the Heritage Foundation as an alternative to the universal health care that Hillary Clinton was pushing as first lady. So this idea that this is some socialism light bullshit is nonsense. How is it socialism light? How is the idea that everyone has to buy private insurance, which is basically a handout to the private health insurance industry, how is that socialism light? That's just corporatism. It's the same corporatist bullshit that these motherfuckers would love if they were the ones who cooked it up and got it passed. But because there was a D next to the name of the dude who did it, they're gonna act like it's some sort of fucking, you know,
I might enjoy it more
bullshit.
if I wasn't trapped in some cramped underground vault.
Commie bullshit.
Now, there's any socialist elements. Those elements are the either subsidies people get to buy private insurance, that's what you hand out to corporations, or Medicaid expansion.
Oh, come on, you can't be serious
Run by
with
fucking private insurers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
let's listen to a little more.
And doable in American politics in ways that they hadn't been done before. And of course, I go into how FDR and LBJ introduced socialism themselves. But this is a bolder introduction.
Not really. I don't really see how this is bolder than what FDR did. This is about the same level.
I think now Democrats with a rabid base are also emboldened to come out and be more liberal, more radical. And now it's almost like they're feeding off each other in a frenzied state. And
if you buy this premise of like growing power in a Democratic Party or liberals or the left or whatever you want to call it, why is that? Because they're championing actually popular policy ideas. Universal health care is a popular policy idea.
Now, rather than
Universal
me, it's
free
them
care
who
is a
become
popular
savage
policy.
bloodthirsty beasts.
These are
I
not
wonder what
like,
goes through their
the
heads.
reason why people are
Blood
getting behind
splatters
what they're
off.
saying is because those are things that people actually
Oh, don't get me
want.
wrong, you slimy
And it's just
bastard.
corporate politicians who have denied it to them for so long. It's
How
kind
do
of
you
simple.
get off and they're in an echo chamber, and they're demonstrating themselves to be more and more radical.
You're not in an echo chamber right now? What is this here? Who's challenging what you're saying? Is Ben Shapiro going, but wait a minute. I mean, what are you in right now, buddy? What are you in, David Limbaugh?
Like, let's just fucking think about the one time Ben Shapiro went on that UK BBC fucking show.
An interview show.
Yeah, and got interviewed by a conservative commentator over in the UK. I forget the dude's name. He's super popular over there.
Yeah.
Or at least super well known and respected.
Anyone can go find the clip. It was basically like Ben Shapiro gets destroyed.
And Ben Shapiro, just like the slightest bit of pushback to Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro just loses his fucking mind and leaves the interview.
Sorry, my
Because
friends are upstairs right now.
because he's being like made fun of or anything like that, but just because he's being challenged
What I am
for
about to do is
substance.
come take you down.
So the idea
But, you
that
know,
the
if you have
left
enough
is some
time,
kind of echo
great.
chamber,
Before
like
I got
maybe it is to some extent.
Then
I mean,
two of the
you
things
know,
I hate the most.
Travel for you.
If you tap to a fat, posh British conservative, you ain't got shit going on, dude. Like he was
I
like
don't
he's
know why
beyond
Alex
polite
takes
to
you
Ben
out.
Shapiro. But
I
you
don't
know
know why Alex takes you out of the house.
Because he likes to go out of the house. He like jumps on me and starts running to the door, and he's like, "Come on."
Some things that I've occurred to me about the
There are no cameras there, so that's all I can
So looking at the Democratic field,
Should be more than enough to go.
Sounds good.
To rearrange my room.
I heard.
I really feel like
Fun
that dude's
stuff.
thesis
I don't know where I'm
is
doing my
super
house.
fucking vague.
Should put your pops in the pops
especially
area.
for a
I think
dude-
his thesis is to sell fucking books to idiots.
I mean, like, especially for a dude who
Yeah,
wrote
I
a
know.
book, like, you think he would have at least come up with some better talking points for it.
Have
though, you know?
fun.
Does it really matter?
Bizarre game right now in which Joe
guess it
Biden.
I mean, think about the people buying this.
Was that Bush Lumbar?
Buying
The
based on
person who
title.
has, of course, the media's adoration is Elizabeth Warren, followed closely
I bet
by
you
It
here.
seems like by polling data,
I
a lot
bet
of
Shapiro,
Democrats,
how are
particularly
you
in the middle
today?
of the country, are really off-put by the radical leftism of the Democratic Party, including on some of the
I'm a
more
Jew. I want to gas
progressive
myself.
But they
Conservative.
they're turning to Joe Biden, and Biden is just too weak a candidate to support them. So
I agree
where
with
do you
that.
think the Democratic Party is going? And do you see any hope inside the Democratic Party for a base that
Leave.
is rejecting some of the more overtly extreme policies pursued by their candidates?
Leave.
I agree with you that Biden is weak and
I am Groot.
increasingly incompetent and feeble, and also will just say whatever
Wow,
he
okay.
needs to say.
Hey, you know what?
Leave.
You know what? Hey,
We all agree
a
on.
broken clock is right
Dude,
twice
you
a
know
day.
what? We all found common ground.
Let's all get together and hold hands
You
and
know-
sing Kumbaya.
There's one beautiful thing, dude, we
Because we
found.
all agree
You know
that
what it's-
Biden is an incompetent fucking nitwit.
And it's rare with a bunch of loud, verbose idiots on a talking head. And we all go like, you know what? He's weak and feeble and ineffectual. Like, yeah, we're all agreeing. Yep, all right, you know, fair enough. Yeah, you got me there. I can't argue.
I'm glad we found this common ground.
I know.
you
I feel good.
You know, it's a good feeling. Good feeling to have some common ground with your enemies every now and then.
More palatable to the left. Demagogue, chameleon. He's going nowhere. However, he's much saner.
I don't
Where's
think he's
Beef
really a
go?
demagogue, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be better off if he was.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't
at
know.
least he
I've
was
heard
getting
about
up and
Biden a
going
lot,
like, "Give the
but I haven't
people
heard
change,
anything about his
give the
policies,
people
so I don't know.
bread, you know, give them their circuses."
Someone in the chat's just like, I love how the right thinks the left needs their advice. I know, isn't that great? Like, so what could the left do? It's like, you know, what, as their enemies, what do we think is best for them? It's like, go more to the right.
You fought rather well,
Great
considering
idea.
No, that's why he's got a plurality, I think. But
Well, I
think
disagree. I think we
Warren-
need the right's
Dude sounds
opinion sometimes.
exasperated just talking.
I think
You
Warren.
show
Advice may be a different idea,
the
but
head
opinions
right
do.
now, but I
Thanks.
think so
Warren,
The head
did
of
you
the
just get
big-
done jogging or something? What the fuck is going on? Why are you so winded?
to someone like Bloomberg,
Mike is easily
Hillary Clinton,
recognized.
not Hillary,
None
I
of
don't
them
think Hillary,
dispute.
because she's too
So we cannot give Mike to justice because Mike has gained some
yeah,
justice.
whatever,
Michelle
dude.
Obama coming out of the woodwork.
Sorry,
She's the one that really
but I've long since learned as a measure of
Anybody can rip on fucking Hillary, dude.
crop of
That's
Democrats
easy.
being as crazy as
I
they
had
are.
a
You're scraping the bottom of the barrel,
I
brother.
don't know your experience. Half
If you
my
had
law
quoted
partners
past
are
I've
calls
yet
to
to hear
me,
any. I've yet
I
to hear
would've
even
come
one
back
example of how they're
same.
crazy. By the way,
They just
us having the
we're
same
fucking
taste
4
in
minutes
books.
into this 6-minute interview, and
It'd be fun
I
to
don't think
spend
you
all night
furnished
talking.
a single
But
example of
unfortunately, I have other
the
business
craziness
to
of these
attend.
Democrats
Yes, so
and
do
how,
I.
like one
Mostly killing
specific
Crazy,
video, how they're going too
wacky,
far.
dirty
Ben Shapiro is, number
Democrats.
one, not a journalist. There's
All
no
those
actual
other
real integrity behind
Why do I
it. It's
feel
not like he's read
inferior
book-
for
like,
being
you
a
know, I've read your
Democrat?
book, and here's the questions I have based on that book.
Case
And I
after
You're
think
not a
it's substantive
Democrat.
discussion based on
Huh?
the book. It's just like,
You're not a
well,
Democrat.
I mean, we know what your book says.
shit,
They're
you're
Democrats
right.
are like Satan incarnate, right? And they're destroying the country, right? And they're an echo chamber, right? It's just like, all it is just telling people that already watch this shit what they want to hear. Democrats are crazy! Ah! That's all it is.
They're putting chemicals in our waters!
Reinforcing what people that already watch this shit already believe.
You dumb, fucking stupid son of a bitch.
Republicans are sane.
Democrats, really good people.
I'm gonna restart.
We live in the
Democrats.
in a county.
I hate that I can't hear anything on that.
overwhelmingly Republican, and yet these Democrats who don't subscribe
These
to our
Democrats.
values, I guarantee you, every one of them will vote for a Democratic candidate, no matter how radical. And that's a curious phenomenon.
I voted for Trump last time. I'm a fucking Democrat.
So,
I didn't want
so
fucking
it's
Hillary in
a
there.
practical matter to my-
Like yeah, but I mean, like you have
Democrats are gay.
why they're radical.
I didn't want
You're
fucking
radical enough
Clitbot
to
in the
make
fucking
you've got
White
a
House.
single argument, like these Democrats need X, and that is radical because why?
Why?
You haven't even made that fucking case. So what are you talking about, motherfucker?
Most of them will.
Well, David, do you think that that's a referendum on just how much Democrats hate Republicans at this point? Is this just a reaction?
utter hate.
In other words, how much of this is authentically
Just
driven?
outright
by
disgust.
I mean, like, this idea that Democrats are like super hateful of Republicans, I mean, to some extent that's true, But I think it's way more
I
true
had
the other
hoped
way
this would
around.
end in a
You're
less
interviewing a
disappointing
guy
form.
right now who wrote a book called
However,
Guilty by
for
Reason
a
of
brief moment, I
Insanity,
forgot my
why the
boredom.
Democrats
So
are a
thanks
bunch
for
of
that.
turds, or whatever the fucking subtitle is. Like, this whole interview is like, Democrats are psychos, Democrats hate America, blah, blah, blah. Why do the Democrats hate us so much, you know? What's wrong with us?
Mr. Kokomi!
Hello?
Mr.
I mean, like, are you
Kokomi.
watching your own show? Are you listening to your own words? Have you read your own fucking book?
I mean, it's cliche, but it takes two to fucking tango. You can't have one monolithic political party and just, oh, okay, this is all we have, and we're fighting against that. It's like, no. You have the Republicans and you have the Democrats. And they all say this pretty much, as far as this kind of show is concerned, say the same shit about each other. If you go put on Secular Talks or Jimmy Dore or any of these other fucking shows, they're going to basically be doing the same shit. Like, you suck. But you know what? The difference with those shows and these shows is they're actually making arguments as to why they suck. And they're actually trying to explain their position of like, you know what, this is why universal health care would benefit America. Not just saying, that's a wacky, radical position, and I don't like it. Why don't you like it, Ben Shapiro and Dave Limbaugh? What's wrong with these policies?
Oh, it's
What's
Dave
the
Limbaugh, not Rush Limbaugh.
It's not gonna achieve the goal. There's
Wrong.
ways to do it. What is it about
It
these
is?
policies you don't like? Well, I mean, like the Green New Deal, that's a big
Wrong.
stuff. You're not gonna be able to have
Wrong.
a hamburger. Maybe there needs to be radical change in society to make it sustainable. Maybe those bands will
Radical
have to come.
faggots.
Maybe they'll have to be curtailed.
Radical
We don't know what the
faggots.
answer is.
Radicles.
Maybe the idea of you walking into a fucking grocery store and just picking out any plastic product you want and disposing however you want is an archaic idea at some point that has to go away. We don't know.
The best part is,
But instead of
not just
just
trying,
ideas,
just
we
making
need to
this
fucking
public.
look at what
Downfall.
reality is and what Republican says.
And how much of this is driven by hatred of arrangements in
Okay.
Just driven by hatred, or maybe a passion for a change, who knows?
I have considered, when I'm answering this question in interviews, I've done a
No,
lot of
maybe we're tired of about, like, only a handful of people holding the most fucking wealth that anybody could ever imagine. Maybe.
And minorities into believing that conservatives are evil.
And that's not the only reason why.
You literally wrote a book about how the left is evil. Maybe they fucking just maybe they have those feelings for the same reason you do. Because they're just stupid tribalistic morons. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe you're part of one dumb tribe and you hate the other dumb tribe because they're the other dumb tribe and they hate you because you're the other dumb tribe. Like, you are literally the author of a book about why the Democrats are pieces of shit, who's sitting here, like, perplexed that the Democrats think you're a piece of shit, too. I don't understand. Like, how do you not see this, sir?
We're considered by an overwhelming majority of blacks to be racist.
Sir.
We are. Now, it makes it
Praise
easier for them
KKB.
because Trump is a border hawk, and he can be
Can't hear Lee.
associated
Muted.
with racism in that sense because they attribute that to racism when it isn't. And they also have fully convinced, and they've been working on this for decades. They've
Been working on it for decades.
Conservatives are evil.
I gotta be honest with you. If you're talking about Republicans, this is not to say every Republican, of course. That'd be stereotyping them. But a lot of them are racist.
Yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
A lot of Democrats are racist, too. Probably a lot less,
I guess
but,
I won't
you
use
know.
those words since it might go up on YouTube. But
We don't exactly have the KKK
It's
supporting our
obvious that a lot of
fucking
people-
president,
I
you know?
live in the deep south.
a lot of people say,
And, you know,
yeah,
I've heard what
obviously-
Republicans say around only other Republicans when there ain't no fucking recording equipment and shit on,
So
you know?
let's be honest. That's not to say that every Republican feels that way, but a lot of them do.
It's time to take a shower.
And capitalism, it's not that socialism is great, it's that capitalism is evil and capitalists are evil. And that's, by the way, I think accounts for the rabid
So big business can basically do whatever it wants.
on the left.
Yeah. We don't
Hey, Alex.
Hi, Squeege.
I don't
Yes.
like Ben Shapiro.
Well, neither
this
do
is gonna
I.
be a guy
But
defending
I'm
the
gonna
Star
take
Wars
off the
prequels and explaining
fucking
why they're
stream
not,
now,
nearly as
because
bad as everyone
I
says
don't
they
know what
are. I
happened
have
to
not
the server.
watched
The
any of
strip?
these videos.
The stream.